As you may have noticed, from little details such as the unscripted cameo appearance by my cat Scotch back in week 8, he pops up in the lower right-hand corner of the frame, right around the 1 minute and 36 seconds mark. I've been recording most of these introductory videos for the last few weeks at my home. However, I decided to record the video for this week in my office on the Cerritos College campus instead because I wanted to remind you that, well, that I have an office on the Cerritos College campus. This week, I was pleasantly surprised when two of your classmates, Lindsay and Anthony, visited during my office hours to talk about their respective research projects. One of the challenges for both students and teachers in an online course is the lack of traditional face-to-face conversation. But I want to remind you that you are always welcome to talk with me face-to-face in my office, LA 231, if you are able to come to campus. My office hours for the rest of this semester are from 11 to 12 on Mondays, from 4:30 to 5:30 on Tuesdays, and from 11 to 12 on Wednesdays. I should mention that this Monday, April 6th, I am required to instead attend a meeting from 11 to 12, but I should be in my office at that time the rest of the Mondays this semester. If those 3 times and days do not work well with your schedule, feel free to email me at cgreene@cerritos.edu so we can attempt to set up an alternative time and day to meet. So, what are we going to do in week 13? Well, this week our focus is on finishing our preparations to write Essay 3, which will eventually become Section 3 of your research paper. Remember, the revised due date for Essay 3 is Monday, April 13th. As revealed through our analysis of the prompt in week 11, your most important points in Essay 3 must be supported by evidence based on your library research and your internet research. Now, in week 13, we'll concentrate on learning the techniques for citing outside sources according to Modern Language Association, or MLA, style. Please note that this week, not all deadlines fall on Sunday. In fact, you have assignments due on 3 different days. By Friday, April 10th, you need to post part of Essay 3 for peer review. To do that, click on the link labeled Forums on the left-hand side of this Telnet site. By Sunday, April 12th, you need to accomplish 5 more academic tasks. First, learn the lessons for week 13. To access that content, click on the link labeled Lessons on the left-hand side of this Telnet site. Second, read Using Sources Ethically, which is the 7th chapter of Researching and Writing by Marcia Muth. Due to copyright restrictions, I cannot make this chapter available as a PDF file. You'll need to either rent or purchase your own copy of Researching and Writing, or check out the copy I placed at the reserve desk at the Cerritos College Library. Third, take Quiz 10, which will be based on the concepts covered in the lessons and in the textbook chapter. To do that, click on Tests and Quizzes. Fourth, post a signal phrase and an in-text citation. To do that, click on Discussion Forums. Fifth, return to the forum to peer review 2 of your classmates' excerpts from their respective essays. To do that, click on Forums. Finally, by next Monday, April 13th, you need to turn in Essay 3. To do that, click on Assignments. As always, feel free to email me if you have questions related to the content or the activities for this week. Other than that, have a wonderful week.